Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we're going to look at the second-year man, Sam Darnold, and the New York Jets as they match up with the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23. With a stronger set of receivers now here in 2019. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Darnold hooking up over the middle with Herndon. And they'll get him down. An overall second leading receiver in 2018 on the team behind Robbie Anderson. In fact, his 39 catches, most among rookie tight ends in the league a season ago. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Dalton here from the gun. That's complete to John Ross. They'll run it here with Bernard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And taking it across midfield. Operating from the gun. Dalton, he's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A first carry for Wendell Smallwood. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Here now the offense for the Bengals. They'll run here with Bernard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a toss play to Bernard. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Bullock's kick is good. And they are on the board. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. A play fake, and it's Darnold. On the crossing route, complete. It's Griffin. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And he'll be taken down at the 46. On 2nd down and 4. Darnold. And he hits Herndon over the middle. Darnold now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And we take a look now at the New York offense.
And with all the moves the New York Jets made in the offseason, one of the more valuable pickups.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Montgomery looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Wide open receiver complete. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. A quick hitter complete. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. He completes it to Boyd. That catch good for 5. On 3rd down, Bernard. And he'll only get this to the 17. And Bullock will put this one through. And they'll get it back within a point.
We're going to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 3rd. 3rd and 2, Darnold. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Dalton, 1st and 10. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now a handoff here to his running back. Throwing on 3rd and long. Dalton. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd.
Today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 31, Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Darnold now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really,
oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And the Bengals grab it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? 2nd quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us. 50 seconds to mine.
He's got Anderson right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon. We're being taken down at midfield. Now it's Darnold. Out right here to Herndon. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. On 1st down, nothing opening up. On 2nd down at 4, Darnold. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he is out of bounds.
To their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Here's Darnold, and he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
The gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass, and when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense. We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they were trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield.
That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. 1st and 10 for Dalton. Green's got it over the middle. And getting this just shy of midfield.
Let's go. Do you tighten it?
The final act of the first half. Dalton, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, and it's the 49ers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. Dante Pettis, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From the former home of the Colts to their current home, we head west to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Marcus Mariota, 4 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And it's the visiting Washington Redskins who have the lead in that one. Dwayne Haskins has thrown a touchdown pass. In our game, it was Sam Darnold who was on target in the first half. His guys lead, though, by only a point. It's been a tight one. As for the start of the third quarter, we'll send it back to Brandon Godden.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. On first down, Bernard churning, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over. A trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Powell takes it from Darnold. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15 he goes.
The leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold, and that'll be incomplete.
They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that.
The 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Dalton gives to Bernard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted. Now on 2nd and 13, Dalton. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. They'll run on first down. Bernard. 9 yards is the pickup there. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Dalton. On the right side, caught by Green. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds. On 1st first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Open man is Uzama. To throw again on second down. Dalton. And this will be incomplete. On third down, Bernard. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Bernard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes. So Dalton now. This will be caught at about the 5. Here's Dalton. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And tackled down after a gain of 3.
Create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Herndon's got it complete. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 45-yard line. That's caught right side by Anderson. And able to break one tackle. Play action. It's Darnold. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
Offense.
Get him! Check 26, check 26.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And they take him down, losing yardage.
The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now on second and 16, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon, but through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Third and long, it's Darnold. Open man left side, that's the tight end, Herndon. It's a pickup of 17 there. The kick by Joseph is good. On first down, Bernard. On second and 9, Dalton. And that is incomplete. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzama. Now a carry for Bernard. And he'll take it across midfield. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. And that is incomplete here. From the gun, they run with Smallwood. And he's got the first down yardage. They'll run on first down. Bernard, not much there, maybe a couple. To throw here, Dalton. He gets this one to Boyd. On third down, Bernard. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards that time. Now Bernard. And running room scarce here. Now a give running right is Smallwood. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved.
It's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. Edge back at the 48-yard line. Darnold now to throw. This one caught by Crowder. Now it's Darnold.
There's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it.
You'd figure that those numbers for Anderson might be trending further north. On second down now. It's Powell.
Check.
They go again with Powell. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Now Darnold. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. This is the running back Powell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. Darnold now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Geno Atkins. Big spot. Andy Dalton. Wide open receiver complete. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. So now Dalton. And this is going to be intercepted. Now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. This from 55 yards out. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Boyd. And he's brought down. On first down, Bernard. Give him a couple on the carry. Passing, it's Dalton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dalton here from the gun. And able to find Green. They'll run on first down. Bernard, he's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And this will be a gain of 5. Dalton, bootlegs out. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Offense.
Second down, Dalton. And this will be incomplete. Third down, it's Wendell Smallwood. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And he has got it from 55 yards away. They are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive, they're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death. But you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
But his ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
Darnold completes it. Now Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss.
Fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This a long one to try and keep us going in overtime. And this is not going to do it. It's no good. An ambitious effort to try and force this game into sudden death, but it was not to be, and they fall by 3 in overtime. This was an excellent affair to witness, Charles, but there's always that part of you in the pit of the stomach when some guy has to be sort of the scapegoat, as they were here on the missed field goal. You just hate that, don't you?
A little bit of empathy there, right? That means that we still kind of have that. I know that the team that won, they don't have a lot of it. They were hoping he would miss it, of course, and he did. But I'm with you. You're watching him, and his shoulders just slumped, and feels like he let his whole team down.